Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, teacher.
Well, welcome to a new English class. We're going to start in this moment. Wait me a second. I'm going to share with you English class presentation for today. Let me see. But I have in here some students who want to access to our class. Wait me a second. Okay, listen, my dears. I'm glad to be here with you again. Welcome everyone once more. Today's activities are, the first one, we have a social emotional content that we're gonna develop. Then we have the content for today's class, the reflection, the objective, the class development. To our class development, I'm gonna tell you what are the books we're gonna use today. We're gonna use the practice test booklet. For today's class, you have to take out your practice test booklet. Why? Because that is the one we're gonna use to work in the activities for today's class. Practice test booklet. Well, and we have questions and answers. Remember, my dears, the importance to participate in English class. If you participate, you learn more English and you practice your speaking skill at the same time. Well, let's continue with the social emotional content. To our social emotional content, we're gonna watch this history. The history we have in here that is related with the ant and the dog. Please, everyone, pay attention to this video and try to understand.
The Ant and the Dove. Once upon a time, a very thirsty ant was drinking water from the river. Suddenly, the ant lost his balance and fell into the river water. "Help! Help! Help!" cried the ant, but no one could hear his cries. A dove, sitting on a tree nearby, saw that the ant was in trouble. She quickly plucked off a leaf from the tree and dropped it into the water. "Help!" The ant climbed on the leaf. He thanked the dove for saving his life. After a few days, the dove was sitting on a tree. The ant saw a hunter aiming his arrow at the dove. The ant knew that his friend the dove was in danger. He quickly bit the hunter's leg. The hunter cried in pain. Ouch! The hunter's arrow missed the dove. This time, the ant saved the dove. The dove thanked the ant for saving her life, and they became friends forever. Moral of the story: one good deed deserves another.
Well, listen. This is the moral of the history. One good deed deserves another. If you help others, others are going to help you. This is the main idea for this video, for this short history, that you have to help others. Try to help others, and the others are going to help you. Well, this was the social emotional content that I have for you today. We're going to continue with our class presentation. Wait me a second. I'm going to share with you this once more. Okay. Listen, as I told you before, today we're going to work on reading and writing 4 and 5 practice test booklet. Please, everyone, it's time you can open your practice test booklet, and you're going to look for reading and writing 4 and 5. Okay, this is the content for today's class. Then the objective is to practice reading and writing skills. The reflection says, if you keep on believing, the dream that you wish will come true. Don't give up on dreaming something. If you dream to be a good professional in the future, this is going to be true, or this will be true for you. So this is the reflection for today's class. Well, it's time to continue working with our class development. Are you ready with your practice test booklet?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Ariana. I suppose everybody is ready with your practice test booklet. Let me show you the page. The page in which we're gonna work is, or the pages in this case, 37 to page number 40. These are the pages from page 37 to 40. Well, we're going to start with page number 37, then page number 38. Reading and writing part 4. For this activity, we have 6 questions. The instruction says, read the history. This is a short history you're gonna read. Then choose a word from the box. This one, this is the box in which you're gonna find the words you need to complete the text, to complete the paragraph. We have 1, winner, but, race, must, much, because, fun, spend, and problems. Then you have, once you choose the correct word, you're gonna write the correct word next to the numbers 1 to 6. Here, this is number 1, then number 2, until number 6. There is one example. The example is 1. We say a group of students from Richmond Primary School won a recycling competition. What is the next word? What is the next word? Think and tell me. These are the words you needed to use.
Winner.
Okay, listen, wait me a second. There are some students here who wants to access. Okay, listen. We say, a group of students from Richmond Primary School won a recycling competition. What word did you say, Ariana?
Winner.
Winner. Ariana says that the word is winner. The winner will be the group who could collect
Must.
mush or must. Mush or must?
Must. Must. Must.
Must.
No, must.
Mush?
Must.
Too much money. No, it's not much because you're gonna use much for the last one in here in this space. So it's must. We're gonna say would collect must recyclable materials. Then Andy Cox collected 100 kilos of newspaper. Maggie Thompson collected 2,050 glass bottles, and Arthur Champman accumulated a total of 1,000 cars of soda. Next, the competition was difficult. What is the word?
Because.
Because. Okay, you said that is because. The competition was difficult because they only had a week to gather all the materials they had.
Fun.
They had, Diana?
Fun.
Fun, yep. They have fun, and at the same time, they help people at school to be conscious of the importance of recycling. They are going to sell these materials too?
Much. Much.
Too much money. Too much money or to raise money? Or to spend? To raise, to spend.
Much.
It can be spent. Yeah, it can be spent. And in this case, must is much, as you said before. This. Let me see. I'm gonna do something in this moment. The first one was there. Winner, as Ariana said before. Number 2, much. Yes, Fernandito, very good. The competition was difficult because number 4,
Fun.
Fun. And the last one, they're going to sell this material to
Spend.
spend. Okay. These are the words you need to complete the paragraph we have there, right? These are the words. Now take notes and complete the paragraph. At the end, you're gonna help me read this text. Finish?
Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
Excellent, Fernandito. Now, who wants to read me the text? I need a volunteer who read the text. Who wants to do it? Just read the text. Who wants? Alejandra. Alejandra, do you want to read me the text?
Oh, okay, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
A group of students from Richmond Primary School won a recycling competition. The winner will be the group who collect much recyclable materials, and the cooks collect 100 kilos of newspaper. Maggie Tonspot collects 2,050 glass bottles, and Arthur Champagne accumulated a total of 1,000 cans of soda.
The next paragraph.
The competition was difficult because they only had a week to gather all the materials. They had fun, and at the same time, they helped the people at the school to be conscious of the importance of recycling. They are going to sell these materials to spend money for charity.
Got it. Okay, very good. Excellent reading, Alejandra. Perfect. Well, these are the words, remember, and this is the text. Now, number 6. Now, choose the best name for the history. What do you think is the best name for this history? A recycling competition, collection of materials, or the importance of recycling? What do you think is the best name for the history? According to the text, what's the best name for the history?
Recycling competition.
Recycling competition. Yes, of course. This is the correct one. Why? Because they are making a competition about this. So you have to mark with a check this, first one. As Mateo said before, a recycling competition. Excellent. Any question about the first reading? No questions.
No.
Okay. Well, listen. We're gonna continue in this time with the next page. Listen, this one. Reading and writing part 5. These are the ones we're gonna work in this moment. Well, the instruction for this exercise says that you have 7 questions you need to answer or you need to complete here. Look at the picture and read the history. Write some words to complete the sentences about the history. You can use 1, 2, or 3, or 4 words to complete this. The examples. Randy lives near the Caribbean Ocean, and Randy's house is on stilts. So, I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes or 5 minutes in order you can read the text, then complete the sentence. But we're gonna change this. We're gonna read the text together. Listen, let's read the text together. Then I'm gonna give you 5 minutes in order you can think and complete the sentences. Please, everyone, at the count of 3, we're gonna start reading the text. 1, 2, 3. Houses on stilts. A safe place to live in. Houses on stilts are very common in places where the water level can go very high. Randy lives in a house on stilts in a small village near the Caribbean Sea. Many people live in this type of house and they are usually safe. Unfortunately, last summer they experienced a dangerous situation. Randy woke up to the noise of heavy rain in the middle of the night. He thought there was nothing to worry about and that in the morning it would be clear and sunny. However, the heavy rain didn't stop. He got up and went to his parents' room.
Señor, no contesta toda esta página.
They were worried. Fernandito, we are reading the text, then we're gonna complete the sentences. Hey, Fernandito, okay? They were worried as they noticed the level of water was going up. Randy wanted to leave, but his parents said it was too dangerous. So they all waited and prepared some inflatable boats they had for an emergency. After a while, they heard a helicopter flying nearby. All the people were asked to remain in their houses. But they were also told to pack in case of an emergency. Randy and his family took a few items and food in case the weather conditions got worse. Okay, then we have this. Randy looked out of the window and the rain was still very heavy. He saw, let me see, I can see this. He saw a kid on a lifeboat, so he went out and shouted that he should go back home. The child couldn't go back home. So Randy took out a rope and threw it to him. The child finally made it to Randy's place. They all waited there for several hours until the rain stopped. The child's parents were really grateful to Randy because he looked after him during the flood. So this is the end for this reading. It's time you can complete the sentences we have in here. Remember that you have 5 minutes to complete these sentences. Try to do it. You can do it. If not, I'm gonna help you. Don't worry. I'm gonna help you. Try to complete it by yourself, then we're gonna check the answers. Go ahead. Five minutes. Well, let's check your answers. Did you finish? Or there are missing some sentences? Did you finish?
Yes.
Okay, Fernandito said yes. Perfect. Let's check your answers and I'm gonna help you with this. We have the examples there that says Randy lives near the Caribbean Ocean. Randy's house is on stilts. Question number 1. In the middle of the night, Randy heard
A helicopter. A
Heavy rain.
helicopter.
A heavy rain,
A helicopter.
a helicopter. Well,
Sure.
yes.
¿Por qué dice helicóptero?
Yeah, because here, Ariana, after a while, they heard a helicopter.
Pero es que arriba cuando dice Randy woke up.
Let me see. Randy woke up, the noise of heavy rain in the middle of the night. Yeah, that you have reason, Ariana. It's, yeah, here. Noise of heavy rain. So heard a heavy rain, right? As you said, right? Heard a heavy rain in the middle of the night.
Two.
In the middle of the night. Yeah. In the middle of the night. Number 2. He decided to go to what is it? He decided to go to
His parents' room.
his parents' room. His parents' room. Number 3, Randy's family had
Inflatable boats.
inflatable boats in case of an emergency. Here we have the answers. Remember that you're gonna look for it, or you're gonna look for the words to complete the sentences in the text. In the text, you're gonna find this. 4, Randy thought that the next day the weather will be what is it? Randy thought that next day the weather will be who knows the answer? This is reading comprehension. Reading comprehension. Imagine if I evaluate this kind of activities, if you are like, I don't know what is it, you're gonna get low scores. This is reading comprehension. Reading comprehension. What is it? Number 4. Randy thought that the next day the weather will be. What is it? Hello? Someone who wants to participate and tell me, what do you think is the complement for number 4? Randy thought that next day the weather will be. Very heavy. Five. He saw
A kid.
yes, a kid. He saw a kid on a lifeboat. Excellent, Ariana. 6. Randy pulled the child with. A rope. And the last one, number 7. Fortunately, the rain
Stopped.
stopped. Perfect. Well, these are the other words you need to complete this exercise. Listen, I'm going to give you some seconds in order you can complete the exercise. Did you finish?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Let me see, I'm gonna erase this, and this. Okay, listen. These were the activities for reading and writing. Reading and writing. Now, it's time for listening. And the listening we're gonna develop is this. Wait me a second. I don't know what happened with this. This is listening for. This. You have 5 questions here. What you have to do is, this is page number 45. Page number 45. Listen and draw lines. This is the instruction for this activity. Listen and draw lines. There is one example. 45. Well, there is a problem with this audio. And listen, I'm gonna do something. We don't have enough time to complete the listening activities. We're gonna do it in the next class. For the next class, I'm gonna play the audios we needed to complete the exercise, and we're gonna continue with the next activities you're gonna complete. Well, listen, this is all for today's class. Thank you, my dears, for being here, for your excellent participation, your excellent behavior as well. But you need to participate more, right? Because today, Ariana and Mateo and also Alejandra participate in the class. You have to continue participating in the class, okay? So we're gonna continue in the next class. Have a nice day, my dears, and see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Teacher.
Bye, teacher.